Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Champion. This is Camping with Champion, and tonight I'm going to attempt to do a little stealth camping on what I assume to be about a 50 to 60 foot tall train tower. This thing is pretty old and it has for sure seen better days, but hopefully I can climb up it. I brought a rope and my grappling hook, but I've already been walking around it and someone else has already tied a rope up, so I'm just going to try and climb up that. It's a little late in the day because when I first got here, there were already people here. So I had to keep driving until they left. And I still got to leave again because I'm going to go park my truck somewhere else. I'm dropping my gear off right now, and then I'm going to ride my scooter back from the place that I park at. I think the reason people are here is because this train tower was used in an episode of The Walking Dead. I'll tell you more about that and more about the train tower here in just a minute, but right now I'm going to drop my gear off here, hide it in the woods, go park my truck a few miles down the road, and then ride my new scooter to this train tower and hopefully climb to the top of it. I've decided that since it is getting close to sunset that we're going to go ahead and look around this tower right now while it's still daylight, because by the time I get back on my scooter, the sun may be going down already. So let's check it out now while we still have some daylight. Then we'll go park the truck somewhere and drive the scooter back. I believe this was used in season 4, episode 15 of The Walking Dead. You can see it says 1926 right there. And apparently they used to load coal from this tower. There's also this little building here. I haven't been inside any of these yet. Let's go take a look. I apologize in advance if there's profanity or lewd drawings on the wall, because there usually always is in these types of places. Let's go in here. Creepy. There's another building through the woods over there. I'm not sure what that is. So someone has built this makeshift ladder that goes up, and then there's a rope right there. So that rope goes up all the way to there, and then the only way to get to the top would be to climb on that metal structure where the ladder used to be, I guess, and then climb all the way up to that side. I don't know about that. Dang it, I don't know if this is doable. I'm kind of hoping there's another ladder, maybe if I can get up just to the second level here. Maybe there's some kind of ladder to go up in the middle, but I'm not seeing one. I'm not sure what this little building was used for. I don't know how you get up to the upper level either. Oh, there's a hole right there, but you would need a ladder. Oh, no freaking way. Well, ask and ye shall receive, huh? Let's give this thing a climb. Oh yeah, I'm up here. Let's see what's in here. Doesn't look like anything at all. So I'm thinking, if I can't get to the top of the big tower, I'm gonna climb up here. Maybe climb inside there and stay the night inside there. That'd be perfect. but I'm still gonna attempt to get on top of that. Even if I can get on the second story, that would still be pretty cool. All right, let's get down from here and go park the truck. It's gonna be freaking dark by the time I get back. I wish I could just park right here, but I'm not taking that chance. The bag is hidden decently, so let's go park the truck and ride the scooter back up here. We are at the spot where I'm going to leave the truck tonight. It's just like a little shopping center. It has a convenience store, Subway, and the insurance company. But oh, while I'm taking this off, I want to give a huge shout out to Ausom Scooters. If you guys watched my billboard camp video a few weeks ago, you'll know that my scooter malfunctioned and I ended up having to walk back from camp. Well, I emailed Ausom and they're helping me troubleshoot what the problem was with it. But while they were doing that, they went ahead and sent me a brand new scooter. This is the Ausom DT2 Pro. The scooter folds down pretty small, as you can see, but also it fits perfectly in my bike rack. So that was a pretty awesome discovery. But thanks again to Ausom for sending me this new scooter, because I really do enjoy using these on stealth camps. I like riding bikes too, but scooters are just a lot easier to deal with. This thing has twin 1100 watt motors and can go from 40 to 42 miles per hour depending on how much you weigh. Has a 52 volt 23.4 amp hour battery and can go 71 miles on one charge. It also has hydraulic disc brakes and dual charging ports, so you can charge it up twice as fast. So I didn't get a lot of great footage of my ride to the spot because my camera got angled downward somehow, and the audio is horrible because the wind was blowing in the microphone really bad. But it was a pretty sketchy ride. There was cars passing me non-stop. Did you know that after the age 40, a guy's testosterone declines about 1 to 3% every single year? It's why so many of us start dealing with unexplained fatigue, stubborn belly fat, or just a constant low mood. And we usually just blame it on getting older, but it doesn't have to be that way. That's where today's sponsor, Hone Health, comes in. They make looking into this incredibly easy. You just schedule a quick visit at a local lab to get tested for over 50 biomarkers. We're talking testosterone, heart health, metabolism, the whole picture. Now, I'm definitely not a medical professional, but Hone Health connects you directly with a licensed physician who will discuss the benefits and the risks of treatment. You do a video call, review your results together, and they build a plan tailored strictly to your body. If you're approved, you can get everything from TRT and peptides to supplements shipped directly to your front door. It's HSA and FSA eligible too. Real doctors, real medicine, zero guesswork. Getting older doesn't mean you have to feel worse. You can get started right now for just $50. Click the link in my description and in the pinned comment below. All right, back to the video. I made a huge mistake. I left my Pocket 3 camera at that gas station. I hope it's still there when I get back. Oh my gosh. I did switch helmets. I have this helmet that has a headlight and a tail light built into it. It actually has blinkers built into it too, but I don't have the little switch with me. I'm gonna start heading back up there to the train tower. There's some people that live close by there who have been eyeballing me pretty good a few times, so hopefully they won't be out there when I get back. This is gonna be scary though, because it's completely dark. And these roads, as you've seen on the way up there, don't really have any shoulders. I'll check back in once I get there. I'm just gonna focus on the drive and not try and film myself, because this is already pretty sketchy without trying to get a camera out. Well, I'm back. It is creepy out here too. I'm gonna go stash the scooter and I'm gonna go get my bag. Ooh, turned the second motor on and this thing flew up the hill. I'm just gonna stash it right inside here and I'll be sleeping right on top of it, so I'll know if anyone comes. This camp is off to a very rough start. It is quite eerie out here all along. Try not to think about it. Right now I'm just trying to get back to my bags and get them up to my second story apartment. Everything is still here, thankfully. Y'all may have noticed I had a big blue mat. And that's because I forgot my inflatable mat. I was so excited too because I found my inflator, but then I forgot my freaking inflatable mat, so I just had to grab this very thin pad that I had in the back of my truck. I made it up here to the first level. I still got to get everything and get inside the second area. It's a little taller than what I thought. It's about, I don't know, I'd say 4 feet at least. So I may drag that ladder up here onto this roof and then climb the ladder into there. I could just stay right here on this roof, but I like the idea of having some walls and a roof. I just realized I forgot to bring any kind of sleeping bag. Not that I need one for warmth or anything, because it is hot. I need to get my water out. I got some water with electrolytes and chug that to rehydrate because I've been sweating like crazy and I haven't drank anything in hours now because of all this back and forth stuff. But I'm going to grab that ladder, I think, pull it up, and we'll get everything inside that other room, set up camp, and then I can relax. I have a really cool dinner for tonight too. That's one reason I couldn't bring my regular lunch box. I had to bring my big backpack cooler right here because of the special dinner I brought. I had to have something I could put lots of ice in and keep it cold because it's made from ground beef. What a day. Got it. Don't want to just jump. I guess it's okay. First thing I'm gonna do is get this chair out. I'll worry about everything else after I rest for about 30 minutes. I really hope this audio is going to be okay. I've recorded videos where I've had a bad echo before, and it sounded horrible to me. Nice. I know I've said it a million times, but this fan, it's an absolute lifesaver. That and this thermocell. I cleaned the ground up the best I could. Now I'm going to lay my tarp down on here, and then I'll lay my blue mat on the tarp. After I get this situated, we're going to cook supper. I really regret forgetting my mat. I have a hammock, but there's just no possible way to string it up in here. What I may do though, because I forgot my sleeping bag as well, is just take my hammock and lay it over the top of myself like a sheet, just to give me something. Oh, well, it ain't much, but it's better than nothing. And I still have my pillows to put on here too, so it's not too bad. I'm starving. All right, so here is tonight's supper. You'll never guess what's in there, because we are here at the filming location for a Walking Dead episode. I decided I should make the meal zombie themed, so I did my best to make a brain loaf. So a brain loaf is basically meatloaf, but it's shaped like a brain. Now, I did already pre-cook my brain loaf because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get it cooked properly here on a camp stove, and I did not want to go hungry tonight, and I didn't want to have to smash my brain loaf up to get it cooked properly. So I'm hoping is I can use this pan, stick my brain loaf in there. Oh no, it's a little too big. But basically, I just need to reheat my brain loaf. I also brought these skewers. If I needed to, I could push these skewers into the loaf and then kind of hold it up, like put one on each side and then hold it up over the fire to heat it up that way. Well, let's get to cooking. There you go. Put the brain loaf on. This is gonna work. This is also the first time I've ever made meatloaf from scratch. Oh, it's already smoking. All right, I'm not gonna make y'all watch me for the next 10 to 20 minutes reheat my brain loaf, but I'll bring y'all back when it's done. Hopefully it's done. It looked really good before I packaged it up like this. To be honest, I made it 2 days ago. I've been trying to get out here and do this camp all week. I've really felt under the weather. And, you know, this was a 3-hour drive for me today, too. And I don't have air conditioning in my truck, and it's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit here. So that didn't help at all. But I can't even remember what I was talking about. I don't even know how I started talking about that. I'm pretty tired. All right, I'll bring y'all back when the... Whoa, that pan is red hot in there. Okay, bring you back when the brain loaf is ready. I've been letting this heat up for like 20 minutes, so hopefully it's ready to go. Oh, I forgot to get my table out. Okay. Man, I hope this is completely heated all the way through. I basically wrapped it so I have two small baking pans to create kind of a little oven. So when I heat it up, the heat will stay inside there and also heat the top at the same time. I know it's going to be cooking the bottom way faster, but let's see. What do you guys think? Does that look like a delicious brain to you? I can tell by how stiff it is. It is not. It's not heated up. Dang it. I'm tempted to just eat it partially heated. I'm just hoping that I got it cooked all the way through. It's the first time I ever cooked meatloaf, and I didn't have a meat thermometer, and I didn't want to have to cut it open and ruin the look of the brain. So I had no idea if this was finished. Let me get my headlamp out. I might end up having to smash this up and finish cooking it. So it is definitely finished. It's just not hot. Thought I heard something. I'm going to finish eating my brain loaf. Now I'll bring you guys back for dessert. I almost forgot about this soda. It's a Jackson Hole soda, Snake River Sarsaparilla. Looks like a root beer. Smells like root beer, but kind of just tastes like a Coke. To be honest with you, I don't know what the word sarsaparilla means. Kind of has a little bit of a licorice taste almost to it. It's not bad though. I really am going to finish eating the brain loaf this time, and I'll bring y'all back for dessert. I ate as much brain loaf as I could. I'm not going to lie to y'all, it was horrible. It just tastes like plain chunks of random meat. Could be any meat from any animal. It's just horrible. I put in so much salt. Dad didn't save it, but I made myself eat enough of it to where I'd get kind of full. Now we're gonna try this strawberry cream pie. I can't remember if I've had one of these. I think I have. I was gonna smush this up because it was strawberry cream. I thought I could smush it up and then maybe it would look like brains, but now I'm over that bit. I'm over it, so. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's just completely pink. Even though it looks like Pepto-Bismol, does not taste like Pepto-Bismol. I'm going to finish eating my dessert. Then we'll read some comments from last week's video. Don't go anywhere because tomorrow, before I leave here, I'm going to try and climb that tower. At least to the second story and scope it out. So before I go to bed for the night, or at least try to, I'm going to read a few comments from last week's video. The first comment is from Mike Lockhart. Wow, what an adventure. It really was. It wasn't the one I was expecting, and I kind of want to go back and do it again, but I don't know if I should right away or wait a little while. Haven't decided yet, but I've already got a smaller bike trailer ready to go, and I'm thinking about just loading my Blue Eddy up and going back up there and trying it again. I think I can do the whole thing if I'm not hauling, hundreds of pounds. Next comment is from Ruth Shelton, OU4ID. Wear some Vicks maple rub so the mosquitoes will leave you alone. Does that work? I don't know if I've ever heard that before. I'm covered in bug spray right now, so it's been pretty good. Plus, I have my Thermacell going too. I don't remember how much I got bit out there. I know I got bit, but I don't think it was anything like too bad. But I'll give the Vicks rub a try and see what that does. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Cheer Mom 2703. Champion, what are you doing? Ha ha ha. Thank goodness you had somebody with you that could fix the camper every 10 minutes. Gotta love you. I love this little camper of yours and John being a stealth camper for the night. Once again, another great video. Lots of laughs. Happy 4th. Well, happy 4th to you too. Yeah, thank goodness he was with me. I think I mentioned this in the video, but I know I talked to John about it. If it had just been me there, I would have tried to rig that tire up. I may have been able to get it going again, but if I couldn't, I seriously would have stashed that camper in the woods somewhere, and I would have just kept going on just the bike. I had a sleeping mat inside there and a pillow, so I could have got that stuff and then kept on going down the road. Thank you for the comment. This comment is from Soup Bean 8898. Hate to say it, brother, because I really like you and your channel, but you're a dizzy guy, man. You're always forgetting or breaking something. Why wouldn't you have drove through the grass instead of between the poles? I actually did go in the grass a lot. I just didn't show it. I'm telling you, there was probably 20 or more of those pylons like that. And before I hit that one, I probably went through 4 already. I wasn't flying through there, but I was going 6-7 miles an hour, something like that. And I went through them with ease, and I got a little overconfident and hit it. But most of them you could not go around. Like the majority, I would say 90% of them, you could not go around them. There was a ditch or some other obstacle that just prevented me from going around it. If I could, I did. Final comment is from William B-V4P. That was a cool video. That looked like a bunch of fun. It was a lot of fun. It would have been a lot more fun had I not wrecked almost instantly. Because after that, it really put a lot of pressure on me. I was already worried because I didn't know exactly how far the batteries were going to make it. And then I did that. So it was just, it made it a lot less relaxing for me. That's why I really want to go back and do it again, but without the camper. I love that camper, but I think it's going to be better suited for either very short trips hauling it with a bike or most likely hauling it with my truck. This winter, I bet you I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. It's so small and cozy insulated that I'm going to be able to keep that thing warm. I'm going to buy a diesel heater to put in there, so that's going to come in super handy this winter. But I think that's more how I'm going to use it. It's just a bit too heavy for long distances on a bike. But I really want to go back there and do that trail again. I just don't know if I should do it right now or I should wait a little while. You guys let me know what y'all think. If you want to see it again, I'll go back and do it immediately. I'm ready to go. All right, y'all, that's all the comments. I am going to lay down and I'll talk to y'all when I get comfortable in my bed. I'm all wrapped up in my hammock. This is actually a brand new hammock that I've never used before. I think I'm going to use it next week though, so I'll show it to y'all then. But I just really wanted something to put over my body. I'm just so used to having something. Anyways, I'm going to try and turn in and get some sleep, and I will talk to y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody. Good morning. I slept terribly. That freaking, I don't know, maybe 1/4 inch pad is horrible. It is about 8:30, so I'm gonna pack my stuff up, but I'm not leaving immediately. I'm gonna try and climb this tower, at least hopefully to the 2nd story. I feel like because I had such a rough start yesterday that I've left that unaccomplished, so I definitely want to try and do that before I leave here today. So these coal towers were built in the early 1920s, and they were used to load coal into the locomotives because it was way faster than shoveling coal in with just manpower. But whenever diesel locomotives were invented, it made these coal towers obsolete. So basically, they were just abandoned by like the 1950s. Now, from what I was able to find online, this track is still used by CSX, but I didn't see or hear any trains the entire time that I've been here. And then also, this place was used in season 4, episode 15 of The Walking Dead, which I have to admit, there were a few times last night when I looked out the window, a little part of me expected to see a zombie. Looks like I had a roommate last night that I didn't know about. All right, got everything all packed up. Now I just gotta haul everything down. What I'm gonna do is take everything down, hide it in the woods again, try and climb this tower, and then go get my truck, come back here, and pick my stuff up. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm a little bit worried about this ride back though, because the road's gonna be much busier than it was last night on my way here. I'm down. The scooter is still right where I left it, so that's great. Now hopefully the truck is still right where I left it too when I get back. So I flew the drone around and I got a pretty good look of what's up there, and I really don't think it's possible, for me anyways, to be able to get to the very top tower from this 2nd story here. And after looking at the rope, it looks pretty old and janky, so I don't think I'm going to climb it. I'm sorry, I know I told y'all I would, but at least I had this drone footage of what's up there. It just doesn't seem like there's much up there to see anyways, so if I'd have been able to get here and had some daylight yesterday, I would definitely climbed it and stayed up there. That was my whole plan. I have all these grand ideas when I go out to do these camps, and stuff always seems to get in the way, but gotta roll with the punches, and at least we got this camp done. And it wasn't bad really, other than me forgetting my sleeping mat. And I actually had a checklist this time. Shout out, a subscriber sent me a camping checklist in the mail, and I actually had a checklist, and I checked inflatable mat off, I checked sleeping bag off, and that's because I thought I had I had both of those things in the back of my truck, but I didn't. Yeah, it's just not safe to climb this rope. So I think I'm just gonna hop on the scooter and head back to the truck. I mean, I guess I could go ahead and climb this wooden ladder since somebody built it. I don't want to be completely rude, you know? This had to have been built by some like 12-year-old kids, because this thing has no structural integrity whatsoever. I made it. All right, maybe I climb it just for a second. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm not doing it. It's just so frayed. It freaks me out. And I have no incentive anymore. If I was gonna camp up there, then I'd have a little bit more motivation, but yeah. I actually think this might be more dangerous than the rope though. Ooh. Ooh, back down. All right, I'm gonna hop on the scooter and go get the truck. I am back at the truck, got the scooter all put up on the bike rack. I tried to record a bit coming back, but there was just so much traffic. It was just too dangerous to fumble around with my camera. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I mean, I guess we got away with another one, even though it didn't go like I wanted it to. Special thank you to Gene Dutton, subscriber and friend of the channel, for telling me about this place. It's a really cool place. I wish I could have did it better, but just how it goes sometimes. Anywho, we'll see y'all next Friday for another camping video. Bye everybody.